Action expresses priorities, as Gandhi once mentioned. It is what you do now with passion, with seriousness, that would determine the future and the outcome of what you did. It is what you do now that would show and prove that you are serious about the desired outcome. And in your case, the desired outcome is to break free from the cycle of porn addiction. Welcome to Pandemic with the solution in mind. Once again, we are meeting every Thursday at 8 p.m. Perth time to discuss tips and tricks on how to beat up porn addiction. Last week, we discussed the importance of translating your good intentions into actions, because no matter what you have intended, without executing the necessary action, nothing is ever gonna be accomplished. So remember this very well, because today is a continuation of what we have discussed last week. We are still with the starting out stage, the journey of preparation, preparing ourselves with the right strategy to start out the journey towards recovery from porn addiction and any other undesirable activities. Today's tip I call Get Your Priorities Right. Warren Buffett, the famous billionaire and businessman, once advised someone who was a bit confused about what to achieve in life. He was lost in priorities. He didn't know where to start. So Warren Buffett came up with these two list strategies, and he advised the man to go home, reflect, sit calmly and reflect over what he wanted to achieve and come up with 25 items, 25 things that he wanted to achieve in life. So the man followed Warren Buffett and came up with 25 items. So after that, Warren Buffett told him, now select 5 items only that will be your main focus in the next 1 year, 2 years, or maybe 5 years. So the man looked into the 25 items that he had selected previously and started coming up with the most important 5 items out of this list. And so he went back to Warren Buffett and told him, these are the 5 items that I'd like to achieve as quickly as possible. Then Warren Buffett asked him a very important question, and I want you to pay attention to this. He told him, what are you going to do with the 20 other items? So the man told him, perhaps I'll come to them later. I'd like to achieve them in the future, and so on and so forth. So Warren Buffett told him, no. That's absolutely the wrong approach. Those 20 items will be trashed completely. You will only direct your focus, full attention on what matters the most essential 5 items that you have selected. This is how important having priorities in life is. Unless you direct all your attention, focus, and action toward these priorities, these items that you wanted to achieve and bring into your life and translate them into reality, you will get lost in a life full of distractions. So what are your priorities? I would advise you to sit down one day in a quiet place, clear up your mind, and come up with a list of the most important, the most valuable people to your heart, the most important things that you value in life. List them down. Just follow that advice of Warren Buffett. Come up with this bucket list of valuable, important things and or people in your life. And then remember that your addiction is preventing you from spending quality times with the people that matters the most, with the things that you love doing the most. That's why most soldiers, when they go to war, they carry with them the pictures of their loved ones. When they feel down, when they feel drained, when they feel scared, they look into these pictures and remember that there are people left behind that they need to reunite with them. And that gives them the motivation to do their best, to keep themselves safe until they get back and reunite with their family members. What are your priorities that will always bring you out of that trap that you've been enslaved within for many, many years? I know of many people who came up with this idea of creating a mood board or a vision board, whatever you want to call it, and they designed it in a manner to remind them, without telling anyone that they are addicted, but they designed it in a way to remind them of what are their priorities. They hang pictures of the family members, they wrote some quotes that will remind them of what they need to do in life, and so on and so forth. So get your list ready. You need to be absolutely clear about who are these people and what are these things that will keep you away and protect you from falling back into your addictive cycle. This list at many times will be your motivations that you needed to stay away from your addictive cycle and to do something absolutely better. I hope that you will put things into action right away without a delay so that you can witness the fruitful and expected results. Thank you so much for watching. Please, before leaving, subscribe to our channel, share the content with those whom you know, and if you have any suggestion, any comments, any advice or any question, please leave them in the comments below this video. See you next Thursday, 8 p.m. Perth time with Pandemic, with the solution in mind. Stay safe.